Okay, well, the war rages on. And, it's going pretty well, I'd say. Oh, Muscovy's no longer rivaled to me. That's good. Now let's take a look. Still no heir to frickin' Saxony. How about, so right now I'm voting for Poland. But that's not really what I want to happen. How about I look at some of these other choices? And consider a different approach. Like right now, there's a bunch of people, each with one vote. So let's think about who we would actually want to be the emperor. Like someone super weak would be kind of nice, because, you know, then they're kind of screwed. So like, and I could tip the balance. So for example, if I went for Oldenburg, you know, they're basically nothing. Let's close this. Let's look at the religious map mode. Be careful about not getting some. Well, let's look at the age of the different candidates as well. Definitely don't want Austria. Don't really want Bavaria. They're getting big. Palatinate. They're not very strong. They're old. Cleve. Ooh, you're getting up there too. You're a good young candidate. Maybe I'll vote for you, Baden. Because you're a very weak. Yeah, so for now, I'll shift my vote to Baden. Now I'm locked into Baden for a year. No, not even a year, a couple months. Okay, so if Saxony dies right away, it'll go to a super weak emperor who probably won't last long enough to make it to the Evangelical Union, but just in case they do, I've got it covered. France wants a royal marriage. Yeah, I'll take that. Oh, birth of colonialism, finally. I'll take that. Who spawned colonialism? Probably one of the... No, England. I actually like that better, in some ways, because it might spread to here. Let's just... Well, maybe not, because England probably does not have good relations with France, do they? Like, let's look at them. Yeah, they're rivaled to France. So it's not going to spread that way very easily, which means I might have to do something about it. Like, just tech it up somewhere. Like, say, pump some points into... I'll wait a little bit before I do that. You know, I'm not needing to buy up any tech right away. So... Ooh, Denmark's hiring some condottieri from Dithmarschen. Well, that's fine by me. I'll just get that army killed. Ooh, it's a battle. Go Sweden. Yeah, looks like Sweden's got it. Good, good, good. Oh, one of our advisors died. The one who's keeping down unrest. That's no good. Yeah, let's get my prestige back to somewhere reasonable, eh? There we go. Yeah, how about I just pop up here and... Looks like Bohemia is taking care of that. Thanks, bro. But even still, well, just kind of... I'll sit in Berlin for now, then. Oh, France doesn't have an heir. That's neat. And we've converted Danzig. That's also neat. Or did my Center of Reformation... Oh. Centers of Reformation are taking care of everything for me right now. That's nice. Nice. So that means my Centers of Reformation will start taking care of nearby folk. Nice. Alright, Saxony, get yourself an heir. Or don't, actually. I don't mind if Baden becomes the emperor. I will totally take advantage of the weak empire. But I want to keep an eye on the situation. Of course. Oh, the current emperor is old. I was looking at the heir's age. Well, hopefully, or not current emperor, current Duke of Baden. Well, that's okay. Oh, now Bavaria's got 2 votes. I don't want them to win it. Well, hopefully Bohemia's Center of Reformation will start working on Bavaria soon. And they'll convert. I mean, that would be really nice, eh? Man, all of Lithuania's territory is still Orthodox. Oh, it's the Danish army. They're trying to do a thing. Let's remedy that. Let's put my guy here. March down and attack. And then I have reinforcements ready if they actually end up being needed. Hopefully they don't. They probably will. Well, we'll cross a river. If I go this way, will I cross a river? No. Well, them handle it, or... Is Osterode an important... that's not that. Place where the autonomy being low particularly matters. Not really. It's not a huge amount of development. On the other hand, I'll give them the autonomy. That's fine. Oh, they're attacking me now, but at least they get the river crossing, right? Theoretically? No, they don't get a river crossing. Damn. I'm still winning, though. Yeah, no problem. I definitely need more cannons. Though. That's gonna be my next military project, is building that up. Okie dokie, though. I could do with getting... Oh man, how awesome would it be if I got a personal union over France? Or hell, over Saxony for that matter. You get a new diplomatic idea, flex cheaper, and that would make my armies like way more badass, but I'm also pretty behind on Diplotech. New heir. Not exactly what I would like. Man, I've been struggling with bird mana for a while. I am young enough that it might be, well, I'll be swimming in paper mana. I'll think about it. I don't think I want to disinherit him. Definitely can't abdicate. I think I'm going to go ahead and grab flexible negotiations, because that will also make my armies just way more badass. There we go. Livonian Order wants military access. Why? Oh, you're at war with Denmark? Yeah, take my access. You go get Denmark. I'm all about Denmark getting screwed. Okie doke. Well, I guess for now I can basically just sit here and let the war play out. I'm gonna want to think about going after, like, ooh, do an aspect of the faith. Lots of good options here. Development cost will make it easier to embrace institutions. On the other hand, something like discipline would make my, or you know, or morale would make my armies way better. I don't really need missionary strength. I've converted everything. Or cheaper ideas, of course, are nice. Development cost seems like a good one for the moment, because I might... I don't know, will I likely get another church power before... 2.53, so every 2 months is 5, so 20 times. So every 40 months at the moment, I'll get another aspect of the faith. So that means, do I go ahead now and grab development cost, or will I want to wait 40 months before I force through the institution? I mean, 40 months, that's a bit over 3 years. Whereas instead, well, what would I get instead? Like, you know, that's the question. Something that increases my money, perhaps? I mean, I'm having problems with that. You know, production efficiency, perhaps. Or, you know, just military. I think I'll go with the development cost. Well, it's tough. It's tough. Or even, you know, lower unrest. I mean, hell, my unrest situation isn't too bad. How much more would I make through production efficiency? So not a whole lot more right now. In that case, I think, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get cheaper development. Well, yeah, cheaper development. Because that'll help me get that colonialism up. And I want to find somewhere that's... Like, Stolp might be a good place. It's only got 6 developments so far. So I could push that up into, colonialism relatively easy. Oh, but it's woods. Don't want that. I want to find a good, like, farmland or something. Like Danzig, maybe. Or... Man, I'm spending a lot of money on this war as well. I'd love to get out of it. Let's look at some of my different woods. I've got lots of woods all over. So it looks like if I'm going to want to develop, I'm going to want to do it in the east, which, yeah, that makes sense. Historically, there's, yeah, Lübeck, you can have access. Marienburg, maybe? There's clergy here. Also, because I want to be careful about where I develop because of, you know, percentage of the land, influence, all of that as well. Anywhere that's grasslands that I have no estate assigned? No. So I'm just gonna have to be careful. Our farmlands and grasslands. So yeah, definitely want to do the farmlands then, and just be careful about it. So, you know, do just a little bit of development to get it going. I don't know if I'm going to be able to... How are my estates looking? Can I get any mana from any of them? No. So I gotta think about... Where can I best afford? Magdeburg, diplomatic insult. Might be worth... No, not worth doing because... I'll go to war with Saxony, which I don't want. Alright, I should be improving relations with people anyway. Like England. Well, no, they're pretty okay. Muscovy, maybe. You know, just see if I can get lucky enough to get them to join my evangelical union at some point. Definitely want to make sure France stays happy. I'd love the Ottomans to unrival... Oh, they're not rival to me. I thought they were. Alright, they must have broke that off. Good. Alright, they surpassed me theoretically because I'm no longer the emperor. Let's definitely make them happy. There's a certain argument, maybe. So they are rivaled to Bohemia, right? So maybe I want Bohemia to be the emperor. Because, well, no, Bohemia can't be the emperor, doesn't matter. I was going to say because then the Ottomans will very likely join the evangelical union, despite being Muslims. Ooh, Gelra's super old. I wonder if I could get a personal union. Probably not, but... What's their current inheritance situation? Succession war between Brabant and Saxony. Catholic zealots. Did you go Protestant? No. But you know what? I don't have access. Well, that's okay. What if... Would you give me access? I'll help you. No. Okay. I mean, your call. I just wanted to help you out, buddy. Lübeck is at war. Oh, and they're very Protestant already. Okie doke. Well, come on, Sweden. Let's just win this war. I'll keep you there for now. Saxon... Oh, they insulted me. That's no nice. Let's keep relations up with Bavaria. There we go. This war's going well. So I want to make sure... Part of why I wanted to keep Saxony on the throne, which looks like it's not going to be able to happen unless they get an heir soon, is that since they're allied to me and really like me, that they will not they will not make me give up illegal territory, like, say, if I grab Hamburg off of Denmark. Or not Hamburg, Holstein, because I believe there was territory promised me in this war. Oh well. Wouldn't can I next change my focus? Oh, not for a good long while. Well, it looks like I'm not going to be fighting much actual battles for now. So I'll just kind of move my armies down. There we go. Where's Sweden? Come on. Go beat up the Danes there, buddy. I mean, I guess I could beat up the Danes, but I don't have any money. I have expiring insults. Oh, you're only allied with Anhalt. Yeah, I can afford to beat you up. Oh, my diplomats are busy, but that's not a big deal. When does that expire? Okay, yeah, I've got enough time for that diplomat to get back. You've insulted me, sir! Oh, it's a truce break. That's why they dared insult me. Never mind. It's smart to check those things first, but I'm not smart. Okay, well, it's okay. I wanna improve relations with someone else anyway. See if I can't, you know, possibly get them in the right camp. What's my Center of Reformation doing? It's hard to know exactly which Center of Reformation's causing it. Either way, though, I'm pretty sure Sweden will join the Evangelical Union with me, and maybe the Ottomans will. And if the Ottomans join, I need to basically immediately declare the war before the Catholic League builds up too much. Okay, I guess I gotta do a bit of fighting here. No more truce with England or Burgundy. Yeah, you better run, Denmark. Oh, Bohemia can handle the war here. So I can not pay my troops again. Ah, but I already had to take out another loan. Oh no. Once the war is over, I might take out a few more loans anyway and use that to build some buildings, like manufactories or something. In fact, can I build like a manufactory already? Or am I even able to? Do I need more technology first? No, where's the cloth one? Yeah, I need more admin tech anyway. How's colonialism spreading? Not very much. That's not surprising. Okay, Sweden, let's win this war. Secrets in our alliance. With Poland? If they add 10 to their spy network in me, that's not something I'm overly concerned with. We're buddies. Nothing bad could come of this. Complaints about, do I lose 10 prestige or 1 stability? I'll take the prestige. But yeah, especially if the Protestant Union forms and I get to lead it early, and I have France as an ally and declare before they, you know, possibly get mad and unally me and join the other side. That will be good. Okay, let's look at some of my trade goods, and build some buildings. You know, places that have, that's salt. Salt is worth 3. Okay, so salt is about the same as, about the same as cloth in terms of value. At least right now it's exactly the same. Let's see, where will I get more money? Or more income? I won't get that much from workshops right now, it looks like. What about temples? I'll get a bit more there. Or a marketplace. Well, that just tells me how to improve my trade power. Courthouse will make state maintenance. It's hard to say what I want. I think maybe making more money is always good. Or maybe just holding off would be the thing to do here. That being said, I know I'm still a good bit above my force limit, so how about one thing that will help me economically? Do I have any mercenaries, by the way, or just regulars? Just regulars. Nice. Let's get rid of a few of my troops. And I'm going to need to be bringing in more cannons, so that'll cause my costs to go right back up. But for now... Well, right now it's Bavaria that's winning. That's unfortunate. Do you have an heir yet, Saxony? No heir. How much prestige do you have? Is there any chance I can... Well, you're at -2. So if I can just get a few prestige before you die, I might be able to... Well, let's win this war then. What's my contribution, theoretically? Yeah, a lot. Let's win the war. Yeah, as soon as you take that war goal, Sweden. Is there a fortress here even? Okay, good, good. I bet as soon as they take the war goal, it won't last much longer. And we'll be able to get out of the war. I'll get some prestige for that. No, Sweden, leave one guy behind. Come on. Maybe I should try to march just like one dude around. Let's see if I even have the pathing for one dude on his own just to go here. No, just with transport ships, which I don't have any. Alas. Oh, clergy are now super influential. Yeesh. Gotta watch out for that. Nobility not so influential. I'll maintain the diplomat in Bavaria. Like I started an institution in clergy land, I think. Was this clergy land? Yeah. So I gotta be super careful here. Just wait a month, see how much that affects their influence, if at all. Yeah, I'm gonna repay the loan. Right now, if I just gave clergy some land that no one... how about it helps if I actually look at... Because I think there's a cap on how much... Okay, it won't raise their influence at all if I give them more land. That's good to know. So how about I spend some mana on... Okay, so I'm not quite there yet, but a few more. That may not have been a good idea. I just spent a whole bunch on that, getting that there. Okay, let's retreat a little bit. Make sure we don't get an engagement before our troops are ready. Protestant diaspora. As Christendom grows ever more divided, the trickle of religious refugees has grown into a steady stream. Religious conflicts in major Catholic states have caused many Protestants to leave their own home countries. As a Protestant country with our own church, we should be able to offer them protection, and we should also make good use of their skills and assets. Protestant, however, is far from a unified faith, and it is not very likely that all those who come to us would find the Church of Brandenburg to match their own beliefs fully. While it'd be admirable to receive all Protestant immigrants, it might be more prudent to handpick those that possess skills we could make some use of. Do I open to all Protestants, which gives me 10 prestige, makes... So it is a lot. Loses me 25 church power, gives me 10 prestige, makes stability costs more expensive, makes advisor costs cheaper, and then Stolp gets twice. It gets doubles up on local goods and local tax. Lüneburg gets that once, and Naxos dislikes me. Do I only receive the good ones? That gets me still the cheaper advisor costs and more stability, gains me church power, and only Stolp gets once of that bonus, or do I turn them away? I think that middle road seems like the best option. Especially because that allows me another another power here. Maybe go ahead and grab that discipline. Make my armies a bit better. Oh, no longer royal married to Poland. Now let's go use some of that extra discipline. Attack Denmark. There we go. We should be able to get them. Family ties. Oh hey, I gained 10 Diplo power for being buddies with the French. Nice. And there we go. I'll recall it Castilian diplomat. Looks like I need a new advisor. Oh, cheaper land maintenance. Not bad. Yeah, we should still be married, Poland. What's the situation in Saxony? Oh, I'm catching up. In prestige. We just need to win the frickin' war, and we've got it. So why aren't you going for the war goal, stupid Sweden? Come on, buddy. Is there a way that I'm not the objective? Sweden, make that your objective. Will they listen to me even? Probably not. But if they were smart, they would. Oh, good. Sweden got military access through all the guys. So I'll stay here and just send a small detachment. 2 in case they take attrition or something. Hopefully they don't all get killed. And just march way around and try to get the war goal. Because, I mean, how much do we... Yeah, we're at negative 25 for not having the war goal. That's ridiculous, Sweden. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead, I think, and end the episode in a minute, because I've kind of been dragging on a little bit longer than I should. In fact, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end it now. And in the next one, I'll hopefully ninja the war goal here. And then we'll win the war, and I'll get some prestige, and hopefully I'll be able to get ahead of Saxony, and then maybe they'll die, and maybe, just maybe, I'll get a personal union over them, which will make the Religious League wars that much easier. Until then, thank you for watching.